Yeah, thanks so much. Reagan, can you just confirm that you can see my screen?
I can see it. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Well, thanks so
Yep.
much for having us. Hi everyone, my name is Alex. I'm with Where There Be Dragons, and we run immersive travel programs in Asia, Latin America, and Africa. And I'm gonna get us started with a video.
Travel, done well, is one of the purest forms of learning. Travel is a critical tool to understand yourself and the world around you. It can be a mirror to help you reflect on your own life and what you value. Break your echo chamber and gather wisdom from communities outside of your own.
Show us that even though we have our differences, our shared humanity is profound.
And yet, without actual connections to a place or understanding of the culture, travel can sometimes feel really disconnected or superficial. It can be hard to know how to travel meaningfully, safely, and responsibly.
Back in 1993, Where There Be Dragons started as an alternative to mainstream travel.
We wanted to connect students meaningfully with people and places across the globe, to slow down and to elevate stories, narratives, and realities that go beyond the tourist path.
And most importantly, we wanted to rewrite what it means to travel responsibly. Our approach is really simple. We start by working with the absolute best people. Our instructors are experts in the regions where they guide, helping students immediately feel at home and safe in new environments.
We return to communities where we have long-lasting reciprocal relationships. We show up humbly, excited to learn from our hosts.
And finally, we run a limited number of programs to ensure every trip is thoughtful, responsible, and intentionally crafted.
Where There Be Dragons is an organization that transcends physical boundaries. It's a global community united by a passion for meaningful engagement and cultural immersion.
As lifelong learners, activists, educators, storytellers, and travelers, we are committed to doing cultural immersion right and intentionally. Above all, we love this work. We love working with students, and we're passionate about guiding students to different corners of the world that otherwise they may not experience. We know that we're not perfect, but that we need to push ourselves to constantly do better. If we're not questioning the status quo, we're not doing our jobs. We believe in the power of immersive travel to help create a more inclusive, just, and compassionate world.
Alrighty. So I love sharing that video because it can show so much more than what I can say in this short amount of time. So we offer at Dragons, we offer summer programs for students that are anywhere from 2, 3, and 4 weeks long this summer. Usually we have programs that are up to 6 weeks, but this year just 4 weeks is the maximum. And you might be thinking, what do you do on the program? So we have these 9 program components that really shape our programs in the day-to-day, what happens on each of our programs. And depending on the destination and location, some of these components are more highlighted than others. And I'll kind of show you that through our summer programs. So we're going to go through some of our programs that we still have space on for this summer. We have Mandarin language intensive programs where students get to do homestays. They have personalized language instruction that's very conversational and personal, and they get to explore the region that they go to. So we're going to China. That's a 4-week program with 2 spaces left, and then Taiwan, a 2-week program with 2 spaces left. We also have Spanish language intensive programs in Guatemala and Bolivia. There's still spaces on our 2-week program in Guatemala. And that says accepting waitlist. There's another session that's later in the summer that has spaces left available. Sorry about that. There's 1 space left on our 4-week program and 3 spaces left on our Bolivia program. The biggest difference with those programs being Bolivia is more adventure and Spanish immersion, and Guatemala is mostly Spanish and cultural immersion. Here's some arts, culture, and conservation programs. So we have one space left on our Indonesia program, which is one of our most adventurous programs in the region. Lots of time spent on the water. And then we just got another program deposit today. So we just have one space left on Japan for students really drawn to like arts, culture, and cuisine of Japan. And then Senegal is a 2-week like leadership and arts program this summer. And there are 3 spaces left on that. And then on Peru, we have 3 spaces left. This one is adventure, so not really much Spanish language instruction. Lots of adventure going from the Amazon rainforest up into the Andes Mountains, getting to see Machu Picchu. Nepal, just 1 space left. This is really about spirituality. Students will do a meditation retreat and also learn a lot about different arts and things in Nepal. And then Bhutan is a 10-day program exploring spirituality in that region. So we mentioned this in the video, but we really support students through our expert instructors. We limit the groups to 12 students and 3 instructors. So there's so much mentorship for our students. If you're interested, we have rolling admissions. So the spaces are open until you take them. And we have our team here to support you every step of the way before you go on your program. And summer's right around the corner, but there still is time to enroll, and we're still accepting students right now. Alrighty, thank you all for having me. You can reach me at alex@wheretherebedragons.com, and I actually meet with students and families all the time to help them find the right program.